Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to talk about my sample of L'Artisan's Ananas Fizz. And this came out in 2004 and is classified as a floral fruity fragrance. At Fragrantica, they keep the pyramid pretty simplistic. They say grapefruit, pineapple, and woodsy notes. Now, I don't really think that that's a very accurate portrayal of what this fragrance is all about. Go to Lucky Scent, go to ides.com, and it should give you a more accurate assessment of what's really in this fragrance. And the reason I say that is because other notes are mentioned, specifically lychee sap, and I think that plays a very important part in this fragrance. Lychee sap, or the lychee fruit, is a very sweet tropical fruit, probably much more prominent in women's fragrances than in men's fragrances. It's been used in a very commonly talked about fragrance of recent note by imaginary authors called Falling into the Sea. So if you've smelled Falling into the Sea, you know what lychee smells like. And this one does kind of smell like a more transparent version of that one. So I would say for the smell on this one, basically it's that lychee sap smell with some cedar wood in the base. So as it dries down, a little bit of the cedar wood starts to come through. So this one to me really isn't so much about pineapple as the name implies. It's more about the lychee sap. There might very well be grapefruit and pineapple in here, but I think the lychee sap has a tendency to be very powerful and overbearing, and kind of obliterates the other tropical notes. So if you don't like lychee sap or lychee fruit smell, you're probably not going to be a big fan of Ananas Fizz. And for me, this one does lean feminine, and yeah, it's kind of sweet, and probably more importantly, very light. After I'd say 5-10 minutes, it's kind of like, why even bother? So this one is pretty much a flop in my opinion. So to sum things up here, the smell on a guy being kind of sweet and feminine, 4 out of 10. Not a woman, I'd probably jack it up to about 7 out of 10. I think it's much more of a woman's fragrance. I think most of the reviews, certainly the positive reviews, are coming from the feminine spectrum. Projection longevity, I'll say 3 out of 10. Really kind of pathetic. I can put this one on at work so I wouldn't lose any potency in the car on the way in. Even then, just after a few minutes, it just kind of fizzled away. Versatility, 3 out of 10, basically for the hot summer days outside. Not strong enough for dating or anything like that. Uniqueness, 7 out of 10. Price point, 100 mLs for $100. So for a niche fragrance, not too bad, but still, it's pretty expensive for what you're getting. 4 out of 10 there. Overall, on a guy, 3 out of 10. On a woman, it's a much better option, but still pretty weak. 5 out of 10. So that's my thoughts on Ananas Fizz. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.